Baron Group, it is day 2. We are going to do a quick walkthrough. I think it's about 5.5 minutes of me walking through Leslie with a twist. I'm going to tell you what I would say if I was analyzing it for myself as opposed to trying to be funny on Instagram. So why don't we go ahead and get started? Walking up to the house, what am I looking at? Exterior. What's going on the exterior? Is it in good shape? Siding, roof, front door, windows. What's that going to be? There's a ton of cost in that. This had nothing. Beautiful. Siding's in great shape. Roof's in what I thought to be great shape. Ended up laying it over. It cost me $3,500, $4,000, something like that. Nothing else. We pressure washed the siding, clean, painted the porch. That was it. Front door's in great shape. Going through there, it looks identical today. I took the storm door off because they're hideous. As it did the day I bought it. It's the exact same color as that. We got carpet, we got drop ceilings, we got paneling. Awesome, I don't care about any of that stuff. It can all be addressed really easily. What I care about is what walls can we take out? What can we move? How can we make this more desirable? And how much is that gonna cost? I don't care about any of the appliances. I don't care about really the condition that anything's in because it just costs money. The less money you get it for, the better you're gonna be. So I can take all 3 of those out. I know that center wall is load bearing that I just walked through to go over to the bedrooms and the bathroom. So everything else gone. It's a ranch. There's no funky stuff going on. It's small. Bathroom is a disaster. I know that. It's gone. Cool. $5,000 to $7,000. Let's redo the whole freaking thing. Needs new plumbing in the whole house anyway. The stuff in the basement's just destroyed. So, as I go into the basement, what am I looking at? I'm looking at plumbing, furnace, water heater. What's down there? This house has a second toilet. That's awesome. That bumps my value a little bit on the back end. So I'm running the tally. Cool, I'm not doing anything outside. I'm doing a lot of drywall work. I'm taking some walls out. Means I got to clean stuff up. Really not a ton of cost. I'm looking for the big hitters. The furnace had to be replaced on this. You can see the water heater's in pretty good shape. I think we actually kept that water heater. If we didn't, we replaced it with a gas one. Anyway, water heaters are relatively expensive, $1,000, $1,500, all said and done. But on top of replumbing the whole thing, it doesn't really matter. Cool, furnace got to be replaced, $5,000 on this one. Walking into where the electrical panel is. What kind of shape is it in? How old is it? I actually noticed that I said that it was a new-ish panel on this. It's not. It was like 1987. You can tell that by a sticker. I'll teach you all that later. So, walking around in here, I'm actually looking at the electrical, seeing what I can see. This is the only exposed ceiling at this point in the basement. Knob and tube, cool, it's got to go. I'm going to be doing a lot of electrical anyway. We ended up doing a full service on this one, which means we took that meter, we moved it outside. We took the panel out, we upgraded the panel to a 150. This was only a 100. You can get by in a 2-bedroom with a 100, but if you don't have to, why would you? So, really just glancing through all that stuff and making mental notes. Cool, by this point, I have probably added up in my head, furnace at 5, water heater at 1, drywall I'm looking at probably 4, all the framing and stuff I'm looking at 2, plumbing I'm looking at probably 3 to 5, electrical I'm looking at 6 to 8. Awesome, all that's starting to add up. Probably walking outside here, I'm looking at a base cost between 35 to 45 and other random contingencies and things that I can't even account for, appliances, finishes, all that stuff that I can account for, and some of the stuff that I can't. It's going to probably bump me up in the 50 to 60 range, which is what I estimated this house at. It's got a great yard. You can see right here, outbuilding, I don't care about. I never care about outbuildings. They don't add enough value. It's good to know whether you have them or not, but this house was clean. Looking 50 to 60, purchased at 90, was hoping to sell at 185. Numbers worked on this, off we went. So it took a while to get this one just because of how it went down, but this was an ideal flip. Everything, I didn't mention floors in there, that was another one, but like I said, I've got the estimate on this one. I can send you guys the estimate and show you what I was actually thinking when we like ran the numbers to say, is this worth it? Is it not? But there's also a gut feeling. There's a gut feeling of like, is this house hiding secrets or not? That's just developed over time from the gotchas that you have and making sure you got a little bit of wiggle room on your budget. So, yeah, let's go find a few of these and keep on trucking.